The life of the Ayala family was turned upside down and into a state of panic in 2018 by one proclamation by then Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen. Nielsen called for an end to the program called Temporary Protected Status, or TPS. It largely benefits migrants from El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras, and Sudan, who are fleeing countries in the middle of ongoing armed conflict, an environmental disaster, or any other extraordinary circumstance.
The truth is that our children never knew much about our status until 3.5 years ago to 4 years. My oldest daughter, who also has TPS, started her college application process, and back then, she began to understand a little more about what her status is.
The Ayala family arrived in the United States in 2001. The same year, El Salvador was struck by an earthquake. After being granted TPS, the Ayalas found a home, jobs, and eventually had 2 children.
We've been living in the United States for more than 20 years. We feel like this is our home. Our kids feel this is home.
But should TPS end for good, it could mean the Ayalas would be kicked out of the country. TPS is currently being challenged in court and the Ayalas are named in legal briefs. The 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals heard arguments earlier this month.
De la administración Trump tiene un perfil conservador.
It is very possible that this case might end up in the Supreme Court. With the appointment of the latest judge, the Supreme Court has become more conservative. So it is possible that our challenge will fail, but we are determined to fight all the way.
VOA reached out to Homeland Security Department officials for comment. They declined to comment on the court case, saying they don't comment on active litigation. But they did say current law requires an ongoing review if countries and their citizens still qualify for TPS, and end the status should circumstances in those countries change. Cristina, Smit, VOA News, Washington.